What's up, people? This is Rob Barrington here, and we are back once again for what I hope you might be able to figure out. Wait, I'll ask the question actually. What type of game are we playing? We're playing Imps, but is it a best hand tournament or is it not a best hand tournament? You tell me, folks. So here we have 9 points, and a best hand tournament. We are almost never going to have this deal, but a best hand tournament, the only possible way we could have a 10-point hand is if every other player has 10 points. And we had a game recently, in fact, I think it was our last Wednesday morning tournament, Gavin and I, where we have this situation. But here, we are actually playing a non-best hand Imps challenge against the robots. We're going to play 12 boards, 4 days of this activity, and we're starting with this 9-point hand in third chair. I'm a passer here, folks. If this club suit was a 5-card major, I might open one or sometimes two of that major if my suit was good and I was 5-4-3-1. But here, opening the bidding in front of a player is usually good for business, especially in this spot because we should know that our left-hand opponent probably has more points than most people at this table. But how effectively are we interfering when we overcall a club? Not necessarily that effectively. So here, we're going to pass. And also, remember, we're playing a challenge. So we're not playing against human beings, basically. At the other table, there are 4 robots. So there's a Robot South is our opponent, essentially. So we're against Robot South at table 2. And Robot South at table 2 is definitely passing. So we'll see what happens over here. 1 spade, pass 2 clubs. Ooh, the robots have a little Drury auction. Double here would be better clubs, right? So we could double for a lead direct in this situation, folks, because remember, this 2-club bid is Drury, right? So when the opponents are playing Drury, and let me actually get to the right screen over here, that is a Drury bid, and that says nothing about clubs. This is, in fact, a spade raise. It shows 3 or more spades. And for the robots, like 10 to 12. For human beings, like a good 8 or more is probably pretty reasonable for a Drury bid these days. However, we don't have a good enough club suit. In fact, another lead might be amazing for us, including diamonds. So we don't want to tell a partner to lead something that's going to not be perfect for us. Left-hand opponent here definitely had a good hand, right? So they saw their partner say, okay, I have 3-card support, and I have about 10 points for you. And this player says, I accept your invitation to game. Because that's basically what Drury is. Drury is an invitational spade raise or major suit raise after partner opens in 3rd or 4th seat. So if I opened a major, my robot partner would have a Drury bid available if they had a raise. Here we see West and East accomplishing this goal at this point. So let's take a moment. When we play defense, we always have information. And here we have exactly 10 high card points in dummy. We have 9 high card points in our hand. And we probably know, let's give this player a solid 13. They could definitely have more than this, right? Let's see what that gives us at this point. 13, 22, 32. That would give partner about 8 points on a good day. On a bad day, our partner has much less because remember, this is a non-best hand tournament. Left-hand opponent could have like a 17 count for all we know. So we see our partner leads a heart. This looks like it's just from small cards, which is a pretty normal lead against suit contracts. When we have touching honors and we're being led to, right, the lead's coming to us, we always play the lower of touching honors. And that just helps our partner kind of dial in what cards are out there. That was a nice thing for us. They have a 10-card spade fit. If they cross the dummy and let a spade toward their hand, they always get 2 out of the 3 of our spades. Here, when they cash the ace, they hook us up with 2 spade tricks. Thank you, Mr. Robot. Oh, and they're going to try to get over there to do a little diamond action, but we're going to have something for that. All right. Boom. So now the question is, well, we're not going to get a heart trick really on this one. They're trying to set up diamonds. So here we're just hoping we can get a spade trick a club trick out of this one. Wow, looks like lefty had just a really nice hand. Our partner had almost nothing over there. And we have nothing really left to do on this hand. Looks like maybe our partner had the queen of diamonds. Is that possible? Is that what's going on over there? Yeah. Okay. Well, the robots have lots of tricks on this one, and that is the beauty of a best hand tournament. By the way, I just covered the 10 automatically because I see Jack 9, right? So when I have Jack 9 of a suit and they play the 10, the Jack is just, and unless you have some other competing circumstance, that is just the most normal card you're ever going to play in that situation. Here, this makes no difference, folks. What you gonna do? There we go. All right. So 4 spades, making 5 for the robot. Let's just hop over here. Could they have made 6 if they just played spades normally? I suppose. Well, they always have to lose a club. And in fact, what happened on this one? I think they're just destined to make +1. Although a diamond lead would be good because, yeah, we would get a little bit of that shortness, and then we get exactly 2 spade tricks with us doing our job. Here, they can make +1 if they just take a spade finesse, right? So they could have led a heart towards dummy, right? Or you see it saying they could lead the jack of spades. That's just assuming we win. And then they get back in and they take a spade finesse again. So just taking a spade finesse will lead to +1 because we didn't lead our ace of clubs. They can also hook up a diamond pitch as well at some point after drawing trump. It's pretty interesting. But this isn't match points, folks. This is imps, so we don't care about that. And honestly, the robot's going to play it the same at both tables. So we're locked in. Here we're going to open a diamond. The interesting part about these situations is partner could have a better hand than us, right? So here when we have a 12 count, don't discount partner having like 17 or something at these points. This is a real bridge we're playing here. Here it goes, a diamond, a heart, 2 hearts. Ooh, partner has 10 or more points and support for diamonds. Beautiful. 11 or more total points for the robot. Wow, there's a lot of bidding going on here. We have 12. Our partner is showing 10 or more points in support of diamonds. Okay, let's give them exactly 10, right? 12, 10, 22. Left-hand opponent overcalled. Okay, they can have 8. That's 30. And East is showing at least, well, it says 9 to 12, but 5 cards in the spade suit here. I'm going to just bid 2 no trump, right, and see what happens. Now it's going to go 3 spades. Check back to me. I'm vulnerable. The opponents are not vulnerable, but whatever. I have no reason to compete. I'm not going to play game in this situation. And I am certainly not going to want to go to the 4 level when I'm flat. I don't necessarily want to be playing diamonds with this flat distribution. And also, when we're playing imps, folks, we're not necessarily worried about the huge, hey, I need to compete to this level because I might get 10 extra points or 10 less by going down 1 rather than I'm making. Here, playing imps, they're all the same stuff. So here we can pass. If we're beating 3 spades, great. If not, we need to get to work. So this is a time where I want to be aggressive on opening lead. What we see here is left-hand opponent has a 5-card heart suit, and they raised spades. So they have a spade fit. They have a nice side source of tricks, and our king of hearts is right in the pocket, right? If left-hand opponent has a good suit, like ace, queen, 5th, our king is easily finessable in these spots. And we also know East has relatively short hearts. They didn't raise hearts. So they're looking at some sort of hand. So here we want to develop tricks relatively quickly. Diamonds is a lead you might consider, but really you're going to shy away from it. And that's because, first of all, we're defending against a suit contract. So we're never going to lead away from an ace, right? We could lead a trump, a low trump right now, but that's really not going to do us any good if hearts are just good for the opponent. So here, we're going to hope we can develop a club trick really quickly. Well, that wasn't in need of development, the ace, but did we get partner short suit? Is that possible? What did they bid over here to our right? They just bid spades. So could they have spades and clubs? Maybe. Wow, they're void in hearts. That's interesting, right? So they have a heart void, so maybe they are 2 suited. Maybe they have clubs and spades, so maybe partner is getting a club rough over there. Here, I'm popping up with the ace. Wow, righty. Okay, righty's 5-5 then. Unless, I mean, partner could be false carding, I suppose, but at this point, I'm just going to cash ace of diamonds and lead a club. If they're getting a rough, great. If not, all right. So I guess we had to duck. We had to hope they were going to play a spade to the jack and partner scores their queen. And then maybe we have some business to do after that. But if declare hops king, it's just over at that point as well. What happened to diamonds? What happened? I think we play low here. Yeah, they're roughing that either way. And now, they're not even going to go for a pitch. They have an embarrassment of riches over here to our right. They could have played ace of hearts, but they're never getting back to that dummy now, so they just have tricks. And as we expected, they have long clubs and long spades. Wow. I guess if we know righty has 5 clubs, we can kind of peg them with 5 spades, maybe in this spot. Yeah, we're always pegging with 5 spades, obviously. So here I could do better. My partner has a stiff spade. I kind of have to duck this and hope they have the queen, but That's tough. Partner just has to have a stiff. Once they lead a spade, the club rough is over, right? I needed to get in some way else. Ace of diamonds entry would be nice, and then we get our club rough on this one. So here, partner has to avoid themselves. They can either play ace of clubs club or they can play ace of clubs diamond. Then I could play a club, but then the only entry back to my hand is that spade. So here, well done, robots. Once again, you like your spades. You like your spades, robots. We'll give that to you. We like our spades on this one too, but we're not going to open one spade. This hand is too good for one spade. We're also playing imps, so we want to be aggressive when we can. This is a very, very solid 14-point hand. It is upgrading to 1 no trump, even though we have a 5-card spade suit. Ooh, what's this? 2 diamonds, takeout double. My goodness. What do we show here? Double shows 3 to 5. Sure. We can double that, right? I have no idea what the robot's going to think in this situation, right? But all I did was mouse over what my choices were. Now they went double. This player passed, and now this player is just bailing out to 3 diamonds because they have to, right? Our partner passed. They just bid their 5-card suit. What are they doing? Now it's interesting. I mean, maybe we double, play for penalty. We do have a hard fit, though. So that's interesting, but we've shown it, right? When we doubled here, we showed 3 to 5 hearts and 15 to 17. So let's float this sucker and see what happens. Whoa, they bid up to 4 clubs now? Now we know partner just has some sort of weird bad hand. Wow, it's so tempting. We're probably going to get a couple of spades. But partner just could have nothing here. Nothing at all. We're out. By the way, partner's leading the 9 of spades. So in this situation, we could, in fact, play the 4 and score that up as a win. But we don't need to. We can play the 10 and be safe, meaning we will stay on lead. And now if partner does have a singleton, we will discover that right now. Looks like it was a doubleton. So now partner got to pitch a heart away. And now everybody's out of spades, right? That suit divided 3-3. We're playing in clubs. And partner did bid some hearts on this hand, but they transferred the hearts, right? So here, I'm kind of tempted just to have a passive club lead here. Maybe they set up diamonds. How many hearts are... Lefty probably has 3 hearts, right? Could they have 3 hearts, 3 spades? Let's see. What did they bid over there? Basically nothing. So they're short diamonds, right? So if they only have 2 diamonds... I guess they could be 5 clubs, 2 diamonds, 3 spades, and 3 hearts. If they have 2 diamonds, they could... I mean, if they have the king of diamonds, they might just be able to rough diamonds out and just claim, right? I suppose we could get an uppercut. But if partner has the queen of clubs, they're destined to get that trick anyway. The question is, do we lead a heart or do we just lead a club? Well, I guess they're not destined to get the queen of clubs if I lead a club, so that's bad. If I lead a spade and partner has the queen of clubs, it'll go spade. They'll pitch a loser, but then partner can rough queen. And then they have to either over rough, giving me the jack of clubs as a trick, or they can pitch, which gives us down 1 right now. My God, I'm just long-winded on this one. The problem here, partner just hasn't shown any values. They have nothing in spades, neither did declare. And declare kind of just bailed on 3 diamonds. Maybe partner has 4 diamonds and 5 hearts. I don't know. It's such a bad spot here. I could just be giving up the farm no matter what I do in this situation. So it's a little bit of a bad spot. I'm actually going to lead a spade. Man, I'm gonna hope that lefty has a queen of clubs. Let's hope that was true. All right, ace of diamonds. Are they going to rough a diamond? They're definitely... It doesn't seem like they have the king over there. Okay, so lefty had a stiff. And, okay, now they're just hooking us up with this. Now we want to play some clubs, actually. Let's get those clubs out. They're going to try to rough some hearts and dummy. They're going to try to have some diamonds in their hand. Let's see if we can get plus 200 on this one. We're already plus 100. I'm going to pitch spades because no one has any of these left, folks. There goes a spade again. Bye-bye. And now it's just going to go hard to the ace. And that's a good diamond, I think, if I'm paying attention. Bang. Win for robot in the diamond suit there, but win for us just kind of going plus on that board. Let's take a quick peek. Wow, it looks like we have a good hand to start tomorrow with, but we'll circle back to that in a second. What could we do on this hand? Hearts is kind of interesting. How do we play the suit? We can guess it correctly for one loser. The spade suit is amazing on this for us in an offensive capability as well. Diamond could go diamond, diamond rough, club over, diamond rough. Could get a little ugly for us. Okay. We'll take a plus score, though, there, and it doesn't look like partner was going to do anything for us after 2 hearts. But interesting, we found a little bid there for that weird auction for what the robots were doing. So that is it for day 1 in the books. This is the one that we won't have any idea what we're doing until tomorrow. And we will, sorry, not tomorrow, until the last episode, which will be Friday this week. And if you're watching it later, it's the next few videos. So we'll find out the exact result, but it doesn't feel like we're too far behind. If not, maybe a little bit ahead. Who knows? We'll find out. But we're starting off with a very interesting one tomorrow. Left-hand opponent opens 2-no trump, and this is our hand. This is going to be a fun one. We're going to see what we do tomorrow. Join me for that, guys. I will see you there.